Alright, let's play a game that I found out recently I find kind of interesting. The game is called Hacker, and somehow it's by Activision. It's from 1985. So let's see what this is all about. And of course, that can also have to find a way. There we go. Alright, so we start with... The game starts like this. This is not a bug. It actually starts this way. So let's try and enter something like... I don't know. I mean, most system weird people will actually use password as their password, so who knows. Oh, we can use the H command. Alright, let's try that. Apparently we only need a password, and it's for the test site. The test site of what exactly, though? I don't know. Alright. Well, I suppose we fell. I guess that was it for Hacker then. I mean, what? Yeah, something's happening. By the way, I'm pretty sure the SD version is not actually the first version of this, but whatever. And apparently the system malfunctioned, and we are welcome to Magma Limited. Alright, we are working with an Atari ST, so let's go with number 3. Alright. Clandestine operation, huh? Okay. So basically, the button they're talking about is actually your mouse button, and you just aim with this. So basically, for now, we have to find 5 parts, I believe, of this thing. And you have to do all 5 in a row perfectly. So let me just show you the solution here. Okay, we got that one. The data compactor is actually the arm there. The hydraulic motivator is that yellow thing. The Flemson joint is actually this middle thing and the back wheel there. And finally, the turbine part is this thing back here. And since there were no errors, we can actually proceed. So let's go. Alright, well, I will enter my usual name. My name is PanAnning. Okay, so actually this is the right time zone, but for the purpose of this, I'm actually gonna put it later. Like that. That way, because this will become apparent very soon, but to actually proceed with the game, you need to do quite a bit of stuff. Actually gonna be using a walkthrough. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to complete the whole game immediately, but Basically, we have to go through a bunch of areas, and at some point we will be found out, because we are technically still hacking here. So soon enough we will have our main interface. But first, we have a message from Magma Limited. And of course their main goal is actually world domination. Of course. Note that they mention the test site. This will become somewhat apparent. Alright, so we start with this ominous sound. Basically the first thing we want to do is go to France. We start at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean in the underground. So we need to go east 6 times, and then we press go. And we get a dead end, but that's fine, because we just need to head north 4 times for France. Other version of this game apparently have more. Okay, we have another message from Magma Limited. Okay. Aha. I'm not sure if the mission part there is told to everyone in the company or just it's a message internally to us. Because basically what we have to do is gather all the parts of everything, and we need to bring it back to Washington, D.C. That's our final objective. I've tried playing this earlier. I did not complete this because at some point you will get found out. Aha. So yeah, basically you need to be careful what you give each person. Now we will surface. We would need to use the up function. And the reason why I made the time zone like they are is because if you don't, this would be dark and every time I would need to press IR. Now I just need to press CLL to actually call one of those spies. They will be here very shortly. So basically what he's saying is, what can you offer me for my part of the document? We need to check our inventory. The only thing we have right now is $5,000, and that's actually what he wants, so let's execute. Yes, he will exchange this with us. And we have a part. That's seriously what it is. Now, he will offer us quite a bit of stuff. Actually, every single spy will offer us 2 things. In this case, we want to buy both. So we want to buy a Swiss chalet deed. And a chronograph. I said yes, game. And now that we're done with our business here, we can go back down to the underground. Our next step is actually to go to Egypt. We have to do kind of a detour to get there. We have first to go west. Then go north. You only need to go north once. In other versions you actually need to move more, but in this one it seems to be fine. So 6 times east. Yep, that's pretty much it. And it should be 2 times south, I believe. Yep, 2 times south. then 1 time east, and we're down in Egypt. We need to go up. And that's my ringtone. Great, fantastic. So glad. So let's call the spy here. Now the main thing to notice is that all the different spies will speak different languages, as noted with the French one. In this case, I believe it's Arabic. I'm not exactly sure, but basically what this guy wants is our chronograph that we just bought. So let's exchange that. He's basically saying that this is a good deal for him. Now he will offer us 2 things. We want both. And we're done here. Going back down. So there's not that much to do in this particular case. We need to go east once, north once, and then west once. We need to go to Greece. It's kind of weird because this Atari ST video is kind of a let's play like. I'm not intending it to be, but you know. We just need to call. Now this spy will speak to us in Greece, and he's basically asking us, what can you offer me? We want to give him, not the scarab, we want to give him the statuette of Thoth. And that's good enough for him, so there you go. We have 3 parts so far, and we don't want anything else that he's offering. Let's just leave in front of him. It's fine, he's gonna get over it. Anyways, next we need to head to India. Oh boy. Fortunately, we don't actually need to go to anything important in India. And we have a message. Okay, so apparently there is a problem detection that has been found. So I believe here we need to head to north. Yep, to north. And then to east. And then 3 or 6 south. 3 south. Because the guide I'm following is basically using for the PC version, I think. And in that one, the up and the north and down are actually bigger. So we're up in India. It's time to go up. And this time we actually need to use our infrared. So IR, let's turn that on. And call the spy again. Alright, so this guy actually wants the scarab. So let's give him the emerald scarab to exchange this. And basically, we want nothing that he's selling. And now things are about to get tricky. This is actually where I fell during my test recording. So let's back up north 3 times. And then we need to actually go west 16 times. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 15, 16. There we go. And in the middle of all this, we should be getting a new message. Yup. Intruder alert! Security breach detected. So yeah. They're mentioning that the existence of their project must not reach Washington, D.C. And they've activated security satellite, which they move in real time. They don't leave you that much time to actually do anything. So, once I press the button, we'll be thrown into a world of pain. Yup. We already see the 2 satellites. And I need to go up into New York. Will I actually be dodging the satellite here? Yes, I will. Good. I need to call the spy here. Right now I was able to dodge them, and the only time the satellite seems to stop is when you're actually speaking to the spies. So let's continue. And he actually wants the Swiss chalet, so let's give him that. And we got a new piece. Now, he's gonna offer us 2 things. There's only one that we want, and it's not the diamond. We want the bonds. And we're done with him, so let's go back down. And we need to hurry up and head 6 west. 2 north. Oh crap. Well, here comes a satellite. Basically, it's gonna ask you to answer some security question regarding the company. In this case, we want Magma, comma, Ltd. dot. This I actually failed because it seems like in the other version it's actually a dot after magma. In this version it's a comma. So there is at least that. So let me just confirm that everything is fine here. Yes, we want to head to north here. Well, actually it's 1 north, but... And great, another freaking security thing. Okay, so our model, we briefly saw that during the initial verification of the parts of this thing. The SRU is basically the little vehicle we're driving. So it's AX-0310479. And apparently this is incorrect. Alright. Well, we might see what happens when we fail. Okay, I did not expect that at all. Just give me a moment, guys. Might be a little bit different here. Let's see. different? I am not exactly sure. Probably should have taken note of this, huh? That might have been a good idea. Let's see, maybe it's the same as the Commodore 64 version. So let's go with AXD-03104779. And this is not right. Well, we're probably gonna be failing this. I'm just telling you right now. Yeah, this isn't good. Well, I mean, I tried, but that didn't seem to do the trick, so... I guess what I'm gonna do is maybe I'm gonna do a separate video where I actually show the proper solution of this. And that would be commentary-less, because right now it looks like we're not gonna be seeing the end of the game here. Yeah. Let me just confirm something. That is the number I entered, though. Let me try to enter it without the dash. Maybe 479. Okay. Well, that's... Your data link has been terminated. Goodbye is basically your sign that your game is over. There is no save feature in this game, but as I understand it, it is not a very long game, but I did completely fail at it. And despite being a game over, we do get the credits here, so I'm just gonna let these go for a little bit. Because it is pretty interesting the way they did it, actually. I'm not sure if it's the same in the other versions, but it is pretty interesting. Apparently this was adapted by Interplay. That's pretty interesting. And yeah, if you hold the mouse button, you can actually restart the game. Also, if you want to know the answer for this, if you go to Australia in the game, you actually get an instant game over. Let's not test that, alright? So, that's pretty much it. That was a pretty long showcase. I was intending to actually complete the game, but apparently the name of the SVU that we drive is different. SRU, sorry. Anyways, I'll probably look that up and show a solution of this game. So I hope you enjoyed this, and see you next time.